coyotes, as well as the large of the twin-towered structure Hearst and Julia Morgan called.
Come on over. This is why we don't use the front door anymore. Now, the staff will leave a copy of the menu beneath your dinner plate, and if they were notified in time, they would. Conservator, in April of 2011, completed a 7-year project on the ceiling. The place is earthquake and fire resistant because of the steel reinforced concrete. I can't say it enough times. Find a lady architect. She knows what she's doing. Now you, my friends, you have the liberty of the grounds outside until 7 o'clock tonight. And
I don't know why the
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really frustrated, so yeah. So the downsides of van life is when you don't know what you're doing, you really don't know what you're doing. And yep. I drove up the PCH north. I was headed to Big Sur. Just kind of loose planned, like I'm gonna get there and camp and do the thing that's at Big Sur, because I had no idea what was even there. Everyone just kept telling me that I needed to go, and so I went, because I mean it was on my way anyway up the coast, and I was like, I mean, I've heard a lot of hype about this. I feel like I should go. So, I get there at like 7, maybe 8 and p.m. So it's like night-ish. The sun was going down on my way there. So I went to the first place, which was maybe Julia Pfeiffer State Park, Station 1. I was trying to figure out like what Big Sur is, like what am I doing here? And at this point I had lost cell reception. On my way there, like it was very spotty, and so like I couldn't really do anything anyway, which I was driving, so it was fine. But then I got there and yeah, no cell reception, so I couldn't really like figure out where to go. And the atlas just says like, I mean, it just has places like Big Sur and like the points, you know. So I get there and I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't pay much attention to it, which is very silly of me. Like I should have, like if I was reading the signs, I should have read the signs. I just kind of looked at the pictures and skimmed over it, and I thought, you know, I'll figure it out. Because I have a very wing it mentality when it comes to everything, basically. Which is fine most of the time. Like, this whole trip's been pretty great. And, I mean, there's been some hiccups, but, like, I mean, that's normal. So, yeah, barely read the signs. And then, I come to the next stop, and it's a campground, and the campground's full. So I was like, okay. And it was like getting dark by that time, and literally there were I think 3 campgrounds and they were all full. I have like nowhere to stay, and I was thinking when I got there that it would be, since it's in a national forest, I thought there would be national forest land to like just camp in, you know, boondock. That's not the case. So please, if you go to Big Sur, do your research. Don't do what I did. Probably make a reservation at one of the campgrounds ahead of time, or like a hotel if that's what you're doing. But yeah, so I ended up sneaking asleep in a hotel parking lot and had like rough patchy sleep, because that's what I usually end up doing if I sleep somewhere that I'm probably not supposed to. And so I woke up at 6 and was gonna figure out, you know, I was gonna wake up early, go figure out what to do. So I woke up and went down the road to my second stop, so the one with the campground. And the thing wasn't open yet, and there were these people just like sitting there, and it just, I don't know, it like deterred me from getting out of the car because it was early. I didn't feel like talking to people or having conversations. So I just, yeah, I think they were just people going to go to the park or something. I don't know. So I kept going, and yeah, ended up just not even going to Big Sur because I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go. I finally found in my atlas that Julia Pfeiffer State Park, like the Station 1, is where you want to go, because apparently there's this big waterfall and it goes into the ocean, and apparently it's really beautiful. So yeah, I just kept driving up the PCH, and now I turned at Carmel by the sea, and it's like I went through this neighborhood, and which is really cute. Look at this house. It's all like wavy and crazy and eclectic and beautiful. But yeah, and then there is the, oh shit, I don't know, it's okay. I figure if all this confusion happened, then I wasn't meant to go to Big Sur today, you know. There'll most likely be other times in California. I do really love it here. So that's what happened with Big Sur. Talking about it out loud really helped me wrap my head around that it's okay. And so thank you, camera, and thank you for listening, if you're still listening. I'm sorry if this story bored you, but just wanted to help other people learn from my mistakes. Don't wing everything you do. Don't do that. Anyway, I'm gonna drink my coffee and stare at the beach from the comfort of my home.